Ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to answer some questions. Those questions being, what is a shadow? What is a dark clan? Why do I want to either be a shadow or a dark clan? What are the things I do once I'm those things? And what are the rewards for doing them? Today, to help me answer all these questions, I have Scratch from the channel Scratch Diablo Immortal. How are you doing today, Scratch?
Yo, what's up, Dad? Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Looking forward to the Shadow War that's coming this week, you know?
It is.
Getting ready for it.
The Shadow War is in fact coming, and we will be able to register for that today, I think, actually. But before we talk about the Shadow Wars and everything, what I want to do is first show you the location of where the Shadow Lottery is. So this is what March, and very often you're going to get this notification that pops up as a little bell, and it's going to say, hey, there's a Shadow Lottery. So what the Shadow Lottery is you're going to run over here, and you're going to talk to the mysterious patron, and you're going to enter the Shadow Lottery with a button right here. Do you want to tell them why you need to enter the Shadow Lottery?
Because that's the only way to actually become a shadow early on, unless somebody else that won the lottery multiple times will invite you to their dark clan. Now, there is a bit of a bug right now that can happen if you donate your sickness to the clan and then you're leaving out or something like that, you're just not gonna be able to recover from it. So make sure you're avoiding that mistake, because I don't think they found a fix for it just yet, or not that I've heard of. So you have 2 signets right there, you see.
There you go.
You won it multiple times. You like gambling.
I did. I enjoyed the lottery multiple times. That way I can invite people to the clan.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. On top of being a shadow, once you are in fact a shadow, you also get contracts from the bartender Bailey. And the contracts you can either do solo or dungeon. You can see there's 3 available here. At the start of every week, you're going to get 3, and then you're going to get 1 extra one per day. These contract rewards are actually pretty ridiculous. If you look here, it's 324,000 experience for basically just a quest, 50 or 5,000 gold, and then you get some items, but you have a chance of getting, something good. But on top of it, you're going to get marks, So you're going to get marks. So the cool thing about marks is marks are going to level up your rank. Do you want to tell them why the rank's important?
The rank gives you bonus stats, guys, for when you're actually a shadow. That will help you to beat the immortals down. It's very, very important, actually. So definitely make sure you're doing your contracts. And that's not the only thing you're getting. Today, from 1 single contract, I dropped in 2 legendaries. So that's very, very important. Do your contracts, because they're actually taking you like 5 minutes at tops. That's if you're moving like super slow. And the rewards are like how he mentioned. Huge, definitely stick on and do your contracts.
Now, the marks are going to level up this here, which you'll see the rank reward, and you get a little bonus of hilts here when you level up, right? Look at this, you go up to 2,400. However, make sure you do your challenge missions, if that's possible, and do your daily quests. You can see they refresh every day at 3 a.m. server time for me, which I think is 2 a.m. in Alaska time, for instance. So I have to make sure that I get all of those done every day, because what it does is when you complete this filling of this bar, which, by the way, it's actually secretly 10 times this. So it's everyone who contributes every day, it gets reduced by a factor of 10. And then so if we get 100,000 together as all the dark clans, because how this works is all the dark clans basically work together. And if you look, these are all the different dark clans. We all stack these different marks. You can see we've contributed 898,000. The lords who are doing quite well have done almost 1 million. And then that contributes essentially to the stages of this. And once you get to the reckoning portion, we get the bonus damage, etc. And we unlock the Rite of the Exile, which then makes it where we can try to be an immortal. Okay, it's a very long-winded explanation, but basically if you want to be an immortal, you have to get these marks, and you're incentivized to do all of these different activities. Now, there is the Path of Blood. Do you want to explain the Path of Blood?
So Path of Blood are kind of like a tower. Think about it like a tower. You jump in and you're just defeating different opponents. It's like a super quick fight. But one thing to keep in mind, you cannot heal while you're in there. So if you're dying, there is no way to revive or anything like that. You're going to have to actually go back and retry the level. It gets pretty hard, especially on every 5th level when a boss gets introduced in the mix. The side levels are not as hard, honestly, because you're just literally like wrecking trash there. But when you're reaching every 5th level, you have a boss, and they get tougher and tougher and tougher, depending on what class you're playing as well. I'm playing Wizard, so it's a bit harder than playing with a Necromancer, because I don't have such a good DPS. I'm squishy, so it's pretty pretty rough actually once you reach the higher levels. But it's important to do because it helps your rank a lot. Actually, it gives you so much XP for the rank, very, very important.
And some of the levels are disproportionately hard, by the way. So if you go to stage 30 has been the hardest one. Like, it was harder than the one I just did, which was like 46 or whatever, right? Just in my own personal opinion, okay? So contribute to this, you'll get your bonus stats. Now, there's another huge chunk of experience you're going to get every day once you actually are in a dark clan, which all the dark clan is, by the way, if you're trying to get into a clan and you want to get into the shadow clan, you got to be level 43 to be a shadow and get into the clan. You got to be level 30 to get into a normal clan, but if you want to get into a shadow clan, so for all intents and purposes, you just want to get to level 43 and then try to get into a clan. That's all that really matters. Get your signets from the shadow law that we already discussed. But once you're in that clan, you want to do this other little bell activity that's going to pop up, and you can actually see it by just clicking on shadows here, going to activities, and you can see the time of each one of these, okay? But there's one called the Assembly. It's available Monday through Saturday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for me, so that's going to be in like 2.5 hours or something. There's going to be an assembly for me, and I'm going to go and do this. Why would I go and do this? Scratch?
Because you're getting so much, you're getting basically tons of free loot. Talking about clans, like the only reason why you want to be in a clan is to actually have benefits from it, right? So being in a clan, in a dark clan, you're getting so many benefits. You have mini quests, but when you're doing this, you're coming in here, you shake hands with a few buddies, basically. It's taking you a couple of minutes to get it organized, and you're gonna have 4 different buffs that you're gonna have to pick up or share with the rest of the people that are in here. And each one of the buffs will give you 3 keys for the memory of a red rim, plus you're gonna get around 1 million XP from all 4 buffs. That's how huge it is, and it literally costs you nothing. is absolutely insane, that thing. Considering how many dungeons you're farming to get that XP and stuff like that, you just go in there, you snap your fingers, bang, 1 million XP almost, and so many keys, 12 keys in total. Definitely don't skip it.
Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about is raiding the vault. So raiding the vault is going to be available. You can see the times there based upon your server. You can navigate to the vault entrance, which is basically just where all of the main shadow stuff is, right in that one bar. You can go right here and talk to the guy. And then once you're actually at the vault, you can enter, and you're going to need a total of 4 total people to raid the vault itself. Do you want to explain what happens when you're inside the vault?
When you're inside the vault, you're going to steal their loot, basically. There's tons of things to do, tons of things to pay attention to. So wardens can spawn and alert the immortals. There are 4 different floors in the vault, okay? So if you die and you cannot revive, you're going to lose the loot. Another thing to keep in mind, every time you beat a level, you're going to have a portal to run out with the loot and forget about the rest of the floors. When you reach the 4th floor, the immortals will be coming in there without having to be notified by the wardens. The main thing that you want to pay attention to is to always kill the wardens, ignore everything else, kill the wardens. And the immortals, they always spawn in the back, so they're always coming from behind. Never look in the front, they're always behind you, so be ready for them when they're coming. And the rewards are actually insane. You can raid the vault every single day. You're actually going to have to do it every single day for the marks, but you're getting tons of rewards every week. So it's like a weekly reset. You're going to be able to open 40 chests that are actually going to reward you with hills, and they're going to reward you with gold. So I got today, I think I got 1,200 or 1,300 hills, and I got around 700k gold. Like, nothing in this game gives you so much gold in a go. Like, it instantly doubled the amount of gold that I had.
Yep, now you definitely want to do it. I mean, the hilts are kind of important too, because you can literally buy a legendary item, legendary crest, and some other crests out of it too. So 100%. Do the vault every single day. And I think there's also some like objectives based upon it too, like some quests. I think like if you go up here to the, was it the activities or my rank here? See, look at this, raid the vault right there. You get bonus vault, you get bonus.
It gives you the bonuses there, yeah. And plus you have the clan focus that the leader can set either to complete contracts, either to raid the vault, which is much easier to do, and that's gonna kind of like level up your clan and allow you to get extra bonus stats for the entire clan.
Okay, so moving on to the next activity, which is going to be the Shadow War. The Shadow War is a competition of 30v1, essentially, where the defending leader will be an Immortal, and all of the attackers on the other clan will attack the Immortal. And this is happening in yin and yang on both sides of the battle, with both the enemy's clan leader and your clan leader, basically. And I think I'm the clan leader of my clan, so unfortunately I have to 1v30, and if we mess up, it's my fault. And Scratch, you're in the same position with your clan.
I know, yeah, I know. If I mess it up, it's completely my fault, 100%. And one thing to keep in mind, if you're on the other side, in the group of 30, once you're dead, you stay dead. So you want to make sure you're not dying, because the actual Immortal has some very, very powerful skills, man. Like, he's gonna wreck you. He's gonna wreck you. You want to make sure you are on point with it. And this is kind of like where the fun part comes in this game. I love the whole idea of this sort of PvP. Sounds like very, very interesting to me, and I can't wait to actually try it out. Hopefully we're going to be able to try it this week. I actually registered my clan today for it, so I think it's going to happen twice. We're going to have 2 different fights this week. Then we're going to have the leaderboard where we're going to have the top 10 clans, and they're going to be able to kind of like challenge the Immortals, if I'm not mistaken, on Sunday.
Now, the Immortal, like you're saying, is the Path of Exile on Sunday, and is essentially the exact same battle. However, it's not going to open, I believe, until 2 Sundays from now. I know it's a little bit delayed. I think they said it was going to be 3 weeks till it launches. So,
okay.
And the first one, though it could be changed. There's a lot of stuff that has changed, so I don't know if that's even accurate anymore at this point. However, the first battle is going to be against NPCs, because there's no Immortals right now. So exactly. The top clan just has to beat NPCs. So effectively, it's almost like a mulligan, like you get kind of a gimme for the first one. So really, it's a competition at this point, like the Shadow Wars. Those are the big ones. So if you're out there and you're leading a clan right now, make sure you're focusing on getting 30 solid players that are all going to be on right when you say they have to be on, basically. That's what you need.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how they're going to get picked. That's one of my concerns as well, but that's definitely the right thing to do, guys. Focus your 30 best players in the clan and make sure they're going to be online. You're going to have the option to select the time when you want the fight to happen, Thursday or Saturday, when you want to be registered. They give you kind of like a 2-hour slot, and just kind of try to prepare your entire clan for it, because this is kind of like the huge thing. The rewards are going to be crazy good, so you definitely don't want to miss on it, like 100%.
Now, you also get rank bonuses. The leader can set these different bonuses, and this is why you want to be in a dark clan. So we're getting 10% increased experience earned, okay? 10% increased marks earned, and members gain a random boost in the Path of Blood. So you can set different bonuses, but I think 10% increased experience earned is nuts. As I've said many times, the thing that really matters in this game more than anything is levels. Like, stuff's gated by Paragon levels, which is basically hours in the game, is essentially what it boils down to. And so this might as well read 10% less time needed to spend in the game. It's basically the same thing. So huge. So get into a dark clan as soon as you can.
Absolutely. Mine is actually bugged, the rank. I don't know why it doesn't really allow me to set my focuses on point. And I literally just jumped like 6 levels the other day. I was like, what happened? 6 ranks from rank 1 to 6. I was like, what? I haven't even selected the focuses. Why are you doing this to me? And now again, I'm blocked, so I can't do nothing. But yeah, not very fun. I personally don't like as much the whole system, how everything is related to the clan. The way you search clans, the way you see your members and all this. I feel like they have a pretty cheap interface. I really want them to change it a bit, to improve it.
It's a little confusing. I think what's convoluted is the fact that it's not really explained. So the shadow system itself, it's level 30 to get into a clan, but then it's 43 to get into a shadow clan for some reason. So it's like those should be the same level to reduce confusion at first. Plus, it's also puts everyone who starts a clan in a really bad position in the beginning, because it's like you get everyone in the 30. Then when you go to the dark clan, it's like, well, people aren't 43. You literally can't become a dark clan without every single person in your clan being level 43. So you have one guy whose mom gets cancer, and then now you have 99 other players that can't advance, basically. And it's bummer, because then the person who can't be on, like literally my co-leader, Brad, he couldn't even log into the game because he got COVID on the actual launch day. And so it's like, because of that, stuff like that happens. And that's a really bad system. So then you have to boot people, and then there's a delay to get people to back invited when you boot them. So if you're getting frustrated with the clan system, just know you're not alone. Like, there is other people getting frustrated in it, but all you got to do is get in the Shadow Lottery, apply to a dark clan, hopefully get it approved, communicate to their leadership, try to get in. That's basically what you got to do. And then do your shadow assembly. It's my number one tip. Do you have any other major tips for this on the way out the door here?
That's about it. Be patient, man. Like, we all had issues. We started the clan as well because we had the whole community behind us. We literally got to 100 members like this, and then we didn't had all the members at level 43, so we had to boot members out in order to reach the shadow, and then all of them slowly to come back into it, just so they don't hold us back. One thing that I do want to point out, actually, as a massive tip: become shadow as fast as possible, because the XP that you can gain is capped. So that means that if you're starting too late compared to any other clan out there, you won't be able to catch up with them, and they're gonna have the benefit over you. So that's a very, very big
it's a good point. It's a really good point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can go watch the other video that me and Scratch did over on his channel. I'll have a pinned comment with a link to that there. And with that, we're out the door. Bye-bye.